Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It is April 19th, 2016. It is 11 o'clock. Anyway, this is for AAA. Again, I made a couple of videos before, and this is another one. Because now, everyone is, never mind, never mind the family saga. AAA Insurance, I have a history with them. And in fact, from the 90s, early 90s, and then went with other companies and then came back, and so they mostly been my auto insurance agency for the last 20 some years, on and off. All right. Now everything is documented, whether the car, the car was in the shop and all that, and I was traveling, trying to deliver it to my daughter, and then everything is documented. Everything is documented. And I filed with Department of Insurance previously, 2000, don't remember, 2012 or 2011, with the car that I had for a couple of months. And it was impounded, and my daughter, I had to apologize. It is the same old, and it's not that the government, state and federal, don't know this. They fraud along with the state, that you have to have insurance, and then they gouge people that living according to their demographic status, okay, because it's a high risk, but they don't pay anyway. Non-moving violations or tickets, they put it in your record so they can pay higher insurance and suspend the license. In the state and the federal government and corporate America, again, is committing crimes. And then they say who did what and when, and that doesn't matter what kind of proof. The federal government is listening to everything, but they use it to continue to commit the crimes against the masses. I am just, you see, this is the thing about Aqidat al-Tawheed. See, everything is qadr from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the earnings or the rizq or the tickets are not some that you guys, the state and the federal government has no control over. This is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So when that money was spent, is not meant to be. Okay? And I'm not complaining. I never complain about money. If someone wants to commit fraud and commit crimes because of money, go right ahead. It's your own. You're hurting yourself, not me. We got to recognize and understand Deenullah, Dinullah. Okay, and I know that's this gibberish to a lot of people, and Aqidat al-Tawheed. Study it. Don't have to convert. You don't need it. No one knows la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. But stop the crimes, the fraud. The state and the federal government to know exactly what's going on. Continue to commit the crimes, and now my son thinking that I'm the one that Alrighty. So please, Department of Insurance or Department of Transportation, of whatever the department is, that was supposed to be Hannah's car. Hasbi Allah wa ni'mal wakil. I'm losing nothing. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Everyone is committing fraud and crimes. Everyone is committing fraud and crimes. Federal government number one, the food. Because they're still asking me who did what and when, and we are very concerned, Mr. Shaban. And they show their concern when everywhere I go, I have law enforcement following me. They are the defendant. They are the one they committing heinous crimes against everyone, not only Muhammad Shaban. Let's make this clear. They committed crimes against everyone and everything, and then they say, "No, who did what?" Very concerned. We're very concerned. I know you are indeed. But anyway, this is for the AAA, as I said before. They're trying to fraud my son now because it's not my, the money I spend is from the non-profit, and I was supposed to be for my daughter, being, it's my son. He has a title. He's a lien holder. The Institute of Southland, the American Muslim, had to pay him, but now there is no car. Anyway, just please, okay? Because everyone, again, it's been happening for the last, for everyone. It does, these crimes are committed against everyone. State and the federal government, they just letting corporate America commit these crimes and telling you who did what and when. And we are very concerned. Anyway, stop the fraud, please. This is fraud. This is fraud. This is crimes. This is fraud and crimes. Okay, you got my phone log here, and I'm gonna put it with this video, and also the Lifeline. Lifeline. She's another fraud by the state. The state and Verizon or Sprint or whoever. Fraud. Fraud. Fraud, as is everything else. Thank you. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is for AAA. And I'm sure that there is millions of others that they've been frauded by the insurance company, corporate America and the state. So when the federal government be complacent, asking you who did what and when, and we're very concerned, Mr. Shaban. Assalamu alaikum. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bestow mercy upon humanity.